Are you tired of watching the big shots on Wall Street make all the money? Well, what if I told you that some of the biggest opportunities are hiding right under your nose? That's right. I'm talking about penny stocks. Those little-known companies trading for less than $5 a share. And today, we're going to unveil 5 penny stocks that are primed for takeoff this June 2024. You see, while everyone else is chasing the latest tech giants or blue-chip stocks, savvy investors are digging deeper. They're looking for those hidden gems, the companies that are flying under the radar but have the potential to deliver massive returns. And that's exactly what we found. We've combed through hundreds of penny stocks, looking for those with the right mix of catalysts, insider buying, and compelling stories. And let me tell you, the 5 stocks we've uncovered are not your average penny stocks. These are companies on the cusp of something big. But before we jump into the details, let's make sure we're all on the same page. Penny stocks, as the name suggests, are cheap. You can often scoop up hundreds or even thousands of shares for a relatively small investment. But don't let the low price fool you. These stocks can move fast and they can move big. The flip side of that is risk. Penny stocks are known for their volatility. They can soar one day and crash the next. That's why it's so important to do your homework. Don't just jump in blindly. Take the time to understand what these companies do and what could drive their stock price higher. Okay, with that out of the way, let's dive into our top picks. And you're going to want to take notes on these. First up, a biotech company with a hot drug and a looming FDA decision. Genfit or GNFT. A French biopharmaceutical company trading under the ticket GNFT is on a mission to tackle one of the most prevalent and underdiagnosed liver diseases of our time, non-alcoholic steatohepatitis or NASH. It's a huge market opportunity, and Genfit is hoping to bring the first treatment to the market. The key date here is June 10, when the FDA will announce its decision on Genfit's drug elafibranor. If approved, elafibranor would be a game-changer for Genfit. It would mean immediate sales, milestone payments from partners, and a recurring royalty stream. That's the kind of revenue diversification that biotech companies dream about. Genfit also has a couple of other things working in its favor. First, they've got a rock-solid balance sheet. They have enough cash to keep the research going for years, which is a rarity in biotech. Second, they've caught the eye of some big-brain investors. Hedge funds have been upping their stakes, which is often a good sign. Now, the stock has been a bit sluggish lately, but analysts see plenty of upside. The average price target is almost double where the stock is trading now. For investors who believe in NASH opportunity and are willing to stomach some biotech risk, Genfit might be worth a closer look. Sticking with a biotech theme, let's move on to a company with a big date circled on the calendar. Garon Corporation or GN. Garon Corporation, ticker symbol GN, is all about fighting blood disorders. They've got a potential blockbuster drug in the pipeline called imetelstat, and it's nearing the finish line. The big day is June 16, 2024. That's when the FDA is set to give their thumbs up or thumbs down. Getting a new drug approved is a huge deal for any biotech company, but especially for a small one like Garon. It opens the door to sales, partnerships, and a whole new level of credibility. And the odds are looking good for imetelstat. The drug has already aced the first phase of FDA review, and that's had analysts buzzing. Some are predicting the stock could nearly double if the approval comes through. Of course, there's always a chance of a surprise FDA rejection, but many believe Garon is as close to a sure thing as you can get in biotech. For investors, the question is whether to buy now or wait. Buying before the FDA decision could lead to bigger gains if the news is good, but it also means more risk. Conservative investors might prefer to wait and see, while those with a higher risk appetite might be ready to roll the dice. Let's move on to the company that's bringing a touch of smarts to the world of eyewear. Innovative Eyewear Incorporated or Lucy. Innovative Eyewear, ticker symbol Lucy, is making waves with their smart glasses. These aren't your grandpa's bifocals. We're talking high-tech specs that can play music, give directions, and even connect to the internet. It's like having a smartphone strapped to your face, but cooler. Now, some investors are buzzing about a potential short squeeze for Lucy. Basically, if the stock price jumps quickly, short sellers scramble to buy back shares, which can drive the price even higher. And Lucy's recent wild ride, jumping from 24 cents to over $1 in a day, is exactly what gets short squeeze enthusiasts excited. Their secret weapon? A new line of smart glasses is supposedly featuring ChatGPT technology. It's a hot combination, AI and wearables, but remember, press releases can be just hype. The stock could just as easily fail. The point? Lucy could be a thrilling ride for experienced traders who can handle the risk. But before you jump in, do your research. Look beyond the press release and check out Lucy's financials, the details of these new glasses, and the overall market trends. Let me know in the comments what you think about Lucy's future. Got a hot penny stock tip? Have some insights on the stock we've covered? Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. Okay, let's keep moving. The next stock on our list is a green energy play with a bright future. Pineapple Energy Incorporated, or PEGI. Pineapple Energy, ticker PEGI, is a solar energy company with a twist. They're not just installing panels. They're providing a complete home energy solution. We're talking batteries, smart meters, the whole shebang. It's like having a mini power plant on your roof. What's exciting about PEGI is the market opportunity. Solar energy is hot right now, and it's only getting hotter. Governments around the world are throwing billions at renewable energy, and that's creating a huge tailwind for companies like Pineapple. Despite this, PEGI stock is still flying under the radar. It's been caught up in the recent penny stock slump, which could be creating a nice buying opportunity. The company's financials are solid, and they're positioned well for the solar boom. Now, it's important to remember that PEGI is still a small speculative play. They're competing with some big names in solar. But for investors who believe in the future of green energy and are willing to take on some extra risk, PEGI could be a hidden gem. Now, our top penny stock pick. For this one, we're zooming over to China, home to the world's largest market for electronic vehicles. Xpeng Incorporated, or XPEV. Xpeng, Tinger XPEV, is an EV maker that's been giving the big names a serious run for their money. These aren't your basic electric cars. Xpeng's vehicles are packed to the gills with high-tech features like autonomous driving, voice control, and even in-car gaming. It's like driving a spaceship on wheels. What's impressive about Xpeng is how quickly they're growing. Revenues are skyrocketing, and they're expanding beyond China at a rapid clip. They've already made inroads in Europe, and they're planning a new line of affordable EVs that could tap a whole new market segment. The stock has been beaten down lately, along with a lot of Chinese names. There are some real risks here, from regulatory crackdown to geopolitical tensions. But if you believe in the long-term EV story, Xpeng is a hard name to ignore. The company has some serious clout behind it. They've got partnerships with heavy hitters like Volkswagen and Nvidia, and they're investing heavily in R&D. If they can keep the growth going and expand their margins, XPEV stocks could be in for a major bounce. Penny stocks offer a unique chance to get on the ground floor of something big. These are companies that are still under the radar but have the potential to deliver outsized returns. Of course, they also come with outsized risks. That's the nature of penny stock game. But for investors who are willing to do their homework, to dig into these companies and understand what makes them tick, the rewards can be substantial. Maybe one of the stocks we've discussed today will be the next big winner. Maybe it'll be something completely different. The key is to keep your eyes open and your mind sharp. So, what do you think? Are any of these stocks going on your watch list? Do you have a favorite penny stock that we didn't mention? Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. We've got plenty more penny stock research coming your way, and you don't want to miss it. Until next time, happy trading!